This is Nancy McDonald, and this video will show you how to find articles for your research in the Wilmington University Library. First, within your course, scroll down to the library area. Click on Library, and you'll see a new screen opens up. And what you should focus on is finding articles. So click on the Find Articles, and you'll see that there's a list of databases presented for finding articles. For articles on technology, the ACM Digital Library is an excellent choice. For this course, your first paper is going to be on action research, and so the EBSCOhost database, which is a database of a lot of academic journals, is going to be a little bit better choice than the ACM Digital Library. But for your action research project, the ACM Digital Library has great articles on technology, and they are all peer-reviewed. But for your first paper, let's click on the full list of libraries, and let's go down to EBSCOhost. This is a commercial database that includes a lot of academic journals. You can select individual ones like Business Source Complete or Computers and Applied Sciences Complete, but I'm going to select them all. Hit Continue, and on this screen, what you'll want to do is make sure you have clicked Full Text and Scholarly Peer-Reviewed Journals. Professional references should be peer-reviewed. So let's do a search on action research and see what turns up. Okay, we have quite a few journals that have turned up, so we're probably going to want to narrow our search. So let's choose one of the famous researchers associated with action research, and that's Lewin. So in this case, we're going to look for both action research and Lewin. You can change your search criteria. Instead of and, you could say or, but in this case, we only want to see Lewin's work as it relates to action research. And let's do a search again. Okay, in this case, we've narrowed it down to 200 articles, and we might want to review or narrow our search a little bit more. You can see the first article appears to be in German because Kurt Lewin was German. So let's narrow the language to English. And we've already narrowed it only to those that have full text and scholarly peer-reviewed. Let's see if there's any other areas where we might want to narrow our search. If, for instance, you're searching technology, you would probably want to narrow your search to newer articles. So you'd want to narrow it by publication date. But that's not going to be an issue with the first paper on action research. So what you'll want to do is scroll down and look for articles that appear to be related to our topic of action research. So this first one looks like it could be a good choice. We can click on that and read the abstract. If that looks like it's going to be good, we can click on the full linked text And in this case, a problem occurred. So it looks like we're not going to be able to, I'll try that one more time, but we might not be able to use this particular article. Okay, whatever that problem was the first time, it looks like it's okay now. So you can download this to your hard drive, and that's what I usually do, so I save a copy of it. But the other thing that you're going to want to do is to make sure you save a copy of the citation. And by using the library system and EBSCOhost, you can click this Cite button and scroll down, and it will give you an approximation of the APA citation. I say an approximation because someone has typed this into the system. And within technology, sometimes we use the terminology garbage in, garbage out, meaning if somebody makes a typing error, then you're going to get that mistake when you pull it out of the system. And I can see right away that there's a mistake in this one, in that the initials in APA format should always be capitalized. If we look at the rest of this, it looks like the rest of the APA formatting is fine. So we can copy this, and I use the Control-C command to do a copy. And then I will typically paste it into a Word document. Just resize that a little bit. And make the correction. And in this case, because APA format uses hanging indents, we're going to have to change our settings just a little bit and make sure we choose Times New Roman and a 12-point font. APA format is always double-spaced, so we'll want to make sure we're using double spacing for our references. And then you can start to save a list of references as you find articles that are interesting. One of the things I would definitely recommend as you're going through this process is, you saw on the previous page that we had 197 articles that met our criteria. Don't always use the first ones. Everyone in the class is going to use the first couple. So scroll down and use some of the later ones so that you're using some articles that might be a little bit different than the other people in the class. And once again, you go through the same process, open up the article, which seems to be a little bit slow at the moment. You can also save the article temporarily in a folder by clicking this button. And what will happen is, during the session, you can see that your folder has one article saved. So that makes it easier if you're looking at several pages of articles to get the one that you want. So here we are with this new article. We can see if the abstract appears to be of interest. Likewise, we can open the linked full text to download the PDF and use the Cite button to open up the citation. So I hope that helps.